The Krebs cycle, it sounds like a terrifying carnival ride. But it's much more amazing than that. Imagine a process so fundamental, so essential, that without it, life as we know it would cease to exist. It's a fundamental process in all living things. From the tiniest bacteria to the largest mammals, the Krebs cycle is at work, tirelessly fueling the engine of life. Think of it as the engine that powers our cells. Just like a car engine converts fuel into motion, the Krebs cycle converts nutrients into energy. This cycle is a series of chemical reactions, each step meticulously orchestrated, ensuring that our cells have the energy they need to function. It happens inside our cells, in tiny compartments called mitochondria. These are often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell, and for good reason. These reactions are vital for life. They drive everything from the growth of plants to the beating of our hearts. They provide the energy we need to survive. Whether we're running a marathon or simply breathing, the Krebs cycle is at work. Without the Krebs cycle, we wouldn't be able to do anything. Our bodies would be unable to produce the energy required for even the most basic functions. We couldn't walk, talk, or even think. Every thought, every movement, every heartbeat relies on the energy produced by this cycle. Our cells would simply run out of energy. Imagine a world where every battery is drained, every engine stalled. That's what life would be like without the Krebs cycle. Let's delve into the intricacies of this fascinating cycle. We'll explore each step, each molecule, and see how they come together to create the energy that powers life itself. Imagine a bustling city. That's what the inside of a cell looks like. Each organelle has a specific job. And the mitochondrion? That's the power plant. Mitochondria are enclosed by two membranes. The outer membrane is smooth, but the inner membrane folds in on itself. This creates a larger surface area. These folds are called cristae, and it's on these cristae that the magic of the Krebs cycle happens. Here, enzymes and molecules work together. They break down food and release energy. The Krebs cycle is like a complex dance. Molecules join, change, and separate in a precise order. It all starts with a molecule called pyruvate. Pyruvate is a product of glycolysis. This is the breakdown of glucose, a simple sugar. Pyruvate enters the mitochondrion, and there it's converted into acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA then enters the Krebs cycle. It combines with a molecule called oxaloacetate. This forms citrate, a 6-carbon molecule. A series of reactions then take place. Think of the Krebs cycle as a merry-go-round. Each molecule is like a rider. They hop on and off at different points, but the cycle keeps turning. As the cycle progresses, molecules are transformed. Carbon dioxide is released as a waste product. Electrons are also released. These electrons are carried by special molecules. They're taken on a journey through the electron transport chain. This chain is located on the inner mitochondrial membrane. Section 5, Energy Currency, ATP. The electron transport chain is like a series of waterfalls. As electrons flow down the chain, energy is released. This energy is used to pump protons. Protons are positively charged particles. They're pumped from the mitochondrial matrix into the intermembrane space. This creates a proton gradient. The protons then flow back into the matrix through a special enzyme. This enzyme is called ATP synthase, and it's here that the magic happens. Section 6. The importance of oxygen. ATP synthase uses the energy from the proton gradient to make ATP. ATP is like the energy currency of the cell. It's used to power all sorts of cellular processes. But here's the catch. The electron transport chain needs oxygen to work. Oxygen acts like the final electron acceptor. It combines with the electrons and protons to form water. Without oxygen, the electron transport chain backs up, and ATP production grinds to a halt. That's why we need to breathe. Oxygen is essential for life. Section 7. Waste not, want not. The Krebs cycle is incredibly efficient. It doesn't just produce energy. It also generates molecules that can be used for other purposes. For example, some of the molecules produced in the Krebs cycle are precursors for amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. Proteins are essential for building and repairing tissues. Other molecules can be used to make glucose. This is important during times of fasting or starvation. The body can use these molecules to keep blood sugar levels stable. Section 8. Beyond energy production. The Krebs cycle isn't just about energy production. It's a fundamental process that occurs in the mitochondria of our cells, playing a crucial role in maintaining cellular function and overall health. It plays a central role in cellular metabolism, acting as a metabolic hub where various biochemical pathways converge. This cycle is essential for the conversion of nutrients into usable energy. It's a hub that connects many different metabolic pathways, integrating the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. This interconnectedness ensures that our cells can efficiently manage and utilize different types of nutrients. For example, the Krebs cycle is involved in the breakdown of fats and proteins. When we consume food, these macronutrients are digested and broken down into smaller molecules. These molecules are broken down into smaller units such as fatty acids and amino acids through various enzymatic reactions. These smaller units are then funneled into the Krebs cycle. These units can then enter the Krebs cycle and be used to generate energy. This energy is in the form of ATP, which is the primary energy currency of the cell, powering various cellular processes. The Krebs cycle is also involved in the synthesis of important molecules. It provides intermediates that are used in the biosynthesis of various compounds necessary for cell function and growth. These molecules include amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. Proteins are essential for numerous cellular functions, including enzyme activity, structural support, and signaling. Fatty acids, which are vital components of cell membranes and energy storage molecules, and heme, which is synthesized from intermediates of the Krebs cycle. Heme is a component of hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen in red blood cells. This oxygen transport is crucial for cellular respiration and energy production throughout the body. The Krebs cycle, therefore, is not just a pathway for energy production, but a central player in the intricate network of cellular metabolism, supporting life at a fundamental level. Section 9. Krebs cycle malfunctions. The Krebs cycle, also known as the citric acid cycle, is a crucial part of cellular respiration. It plays a vital role in converting nutrients into energy that cells can use to perform their functions. The Krebs cycle is a finely tuned machine. Each step in the cycle is meticulously regulated by specific enzymes to ensure the efficient production of energy. Any disruption in the cycle can have significant consequences. When it malfunctions, it can lead to a variety of health problems. These malfunctions can be due to genetic mutations, environmental factors, or other underlying conditions that affect the enzymes or components involved in the cycle. These problems can range from mild to severe. Mild issues might include fatigue and muscle weakness, while severe malfunctions can result in life-threatening conditions. For example, defects in certain enzymes involved in the Krebs cycle can lead to neurological disorders. These defects can disrupt the normal functioning of nerve cells, leading to a range of symptoms. These disorders can cause seizures, developmental delays, and intellectual disabilities. Children with these conditions often require specialized medical care and ongoing support to manage their symptoms. Mutations in mitochondrial DNA, which contains genes involved in the Krebs cycle, can also cause problems. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell, and any disruption in their function can have widespread effects. These mutations can lead to a wide range of diseases. Some of these diseases are rare and can be difficult to diagnose, requiring specialized genetic testing and expert consultation. These diseases can affect the muscles, brain, heart, and other organs. For instance, mitochondrial myopathies can cause muscle weakness and exercise intolerance, while mitochondrial encephalopathies can lead to brain dysfunction and cognitive decline. Cardiomyopathies affecting the heart can result in heart failure and other serious complications. Understanding and diagnosing these conditions is crucial for providing appropriate treatment and improving patient outcomes. Section 10. The bigger picture. The Krebs cycle is just one part of a much larger process: cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process by which cells convert food into energy. Glycolysis, the breakdown of glucose, is the first step in cellular respiration. The pyruvate produced in glycolysis then enters the mitochondria, and it fuels the Krebs cycle. The electron transport chain is the final stage of cellular respiration. It's here that the majority of ATP is produced. The ATP produced in cellular respiration is used to power all of the cell's activities. Section 11. A vital cycle for life. The Krebs cycle is a vital process for all living organisms. It's the engine that drives our cells, providing the energy we need to survive. From powering our muscles to fueling our brains, the Krebs cycle is essential for life as we know it. So the next time you take a breath, remember the incredible journey that oxygen takes. It ends up in your mitochondria, playing a crucial role in this remarkable cycle. It's a testament to the interconnectedness of life and the elegance of cellular processes.